Hi Aries, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Carrot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their sun, moon, and rising sign in the zodiac sign of Aries. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you, and then we will get a major arcana. And then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it deck created by me that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything's been pre-shuffled. This will be the second time I tried to do your reading. You had a little bit of some, I don't even know how to say it, past energies that have been bothersome that want attention. And so I think that's why the Justice card was here. I went to grab the decks that I had already removed while I was doing the reading for your love section. And the Two of Swords reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed showed up where it was not seeing, or no longer not seeing the truth about a particular situation in person. Now, I got that being a past person and an ex who is imbalanced. And given that we have the Justice card that's here, like you can see the blindfold that's there, that will be significant. That was also very similar to the Two of Swords reversed from this deck here. Okay, so then you had a strong channel that came through before I did the cards for that first reading that was related to Temperance and Twin Flames. The Cup of Water and the Cup of Fire coming through. And that gave me the card of Temperance. And then I'll just leave it there. We'll go ahead and we'll move on to what we have here with the Justice card. This being about things being made right, true and fair. The V energy. That could be a 5 energy connected to Leo, where I do get the sun. Sun being the ruler of Leo. Illumination. And with illumination, balance is being restored. Aquarius energy with the 11 could be significant also too. So you have both Libra, air sign energy, and Aquarius coming through. Gemini could also be significant. And then I do see a significant ending with the 10, and then a new beginning with the 1. Justice and a new beginning. Probably justice too for things that have been happening connected to ending cycles, because there is a cycle that has ended. Illumination of some truth, balance being restored. And then I'll reshuffle this here. Let me do that real quick here. Okay, let's get your first card for love for Aries. Like, given that that all happened, that's like major distraction that I feel is about that illumination. What's being illuminated about distractions when it comes to your love. Which is, like, people out there like salty. And I just saw the Queen of Swords. Love card for Aries. I do get that being the equivalent of a King of Swords energy and it being very narcissistic. Love card for Aries. That's too bad. Whoever's dealing with that, I send you love and healing and many blessings. Love card for Aries. I'll turn that down too once the card comes through. Love card for Aries. Oh, that's what it was. The other channel that I got. So there was a bubble channel, protective bubbles, being significant, where a lot of you may be utilizing protective auric bubble fields and using that more often than not as of late. Some of those bubbles being really, really special and creativity. And then I also got that pertaining to the love, you having a sense of protection surrounding a love situation. Could be why we ain't got no damn card. And then also, too, with that first reading, why the Two of Swords reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed came through. Let's get your card. Let's see if we can get you a card here, Aries, for love. I feel it's more about the energy, too, because you got this awesome ass song playing. You like somebody and they like you, and it's a vibe. Like, it's high vibe. Shit is jamming up in here. Love card. Love card for Aries. This is very protected. Just as I said that, look at this. This is a whole bunch of cards here too. Oh my god. I'm not going, and what's back? Look at that. I'm not doing all that. We'll go ahead. We'll leave that out. Let's get you a card. Aries. Hopefully some of you are not fighting right now. If you are, it could be that something is playing itself out so that a cycle can end. We did get that with that Justice card. Love card for Aries. Karmic cycle coming to a completion so that something beautiful and new can begin. No, it's not sleep time. I gotta get that off of there. Oh boy. Love card. Actually, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna redo this. More distractions. And look, the same song just came on that I just selected. That's pretty neat. I'm pretty dope. Love card for Aries. Okay, we'll take that because I've seen it. Queen of Wands. And so I get this being the twin flame energy. With your energy being more masculine, Aries, a lot of you are going to be the divine masculine King of Wands, who is super bad with a super baddie as your counterpart. Turn that down just a tad. So this is a great creator, a go-getter, very sexually attractive, with great intensity, magnetism, specialness, ultra powers, intelligence, beauty, gifts, like wondrous creations, very majestic and mystic. Could be into the occult. This will be a component of the Empress energy. And then possibly creating something new here. Just having all the tools, all four tools in one. And manifesting, and probably manifesting you and you manifesting them. So then Wands will be fire, your sign, and then also Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or excuse me, Leo and Ophiuchus. So that'll be pertaining also to with the twin flame energy. The sunflowers are going to be significant. And I did notice the lions here. There's 4 lions that I just seen. I do get this lion energy being significant, connected to the Two of Cups. And then you may be seeing lion statues, like just like randomly. Not even randomly. It's meant to be. It's speaking to you to let you know that you're on the right path. The right path of beauty and love and all creation and getting what it is that you want. Beautiful fire energy. This is that temperance energy that I also mentioned here too. That's very undeniable. With the sunflower too, not just being a symbol for temperance, twin flames, excuse me. It could also be about healing, but then also having a love for flowers and being a beautiful gardener, or that also speaking to how this Queen of Wands can create and grow with this. The cat could be significant, and that could be related to a spirit animal. Very magical energy as well. Could even speak to like a connect with a spirit guide. And then the pyramids will be significant also here too. Could be about getting past I'm getting like getting past a karmic situation connected to material, and then moving towards true authenticity in relationships and partnerships here, where it looks pretty bland, but it's like underneath this dense center, or this dense outside exterior, is a beautiful, lovely center. Almost like, oh, what is that, a geode? Yes, that's what I'm getting. That might, that could be part of your title. That's really pretty. And I'm seeing it being cracked open and then it having like beautiful purple crystals on the inside. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, and that could be relevant to, I'm getting as far as like jewelry. If you have some kind of crystal jewelry that's purple, could be significant, or that might be coming through. The Cape of Accomplishment here with the Queen of Wands will also be significant. I feel that speaks to the purity and the recognition and the true design of a true soulmate. That's speaking to integrity, honesty, and partnership. Also, just being very attractive, possibly having many suitors. But I'm also getting the message here of there being only one, and there being an offer for someone here in exchange, because I did get that Two of Cups with the lions that are here on the throne of the Queen. Concrete, that foundation is very solid. That's going to be significant here too. I do feel it speaks to Capricorn energy and having worked a lot to get to this beautiful status of the Queen of Wands, and also the Empress energy that's related, which is pretty dope. The polarity energy for Capricorn will also be Cancer, where I see that toe. I've never noticed that either, but there's a foot peeking through here. And I get that being related to the High Priestess, that being strong Cancerian energy also too. And that being about being very psychic, the sexual magnetic energy, being very attractive, will be relevant, but also of greater spirituality, higher realms, being able to be the gatekeeper when it comes to the dark and the light. Very intuitive and very beautiful. That's wonderful. I love it. Okay, let's get your money card. For Aries, money card for Aries. We'll turn this up too. It's raining outside, and I've got my window open. I love the rain. I love it when it rains. It's very soothing. It's very serene. It's very healing. It's purifying. Just like this Queen of Wands. Alright. The fire connected to this Queen of Wands could be significant here too. And I feel it's going to correlate with the fire that is relevant to the King of Wands. Money card for Aries. I'm getting a lot of you being strong emperors, being very much in your Aries power. The card of the Emperor is an Aries card. Look at that. That is so fucking pretty. Oh my goodness. And I feel the direction of the way that it don't even matter how it landed, but I get this being about forward movement towards the future. And here's that offer in the exchange energy that I just mentioned, and the fact that I even mentioned the Two of Cups channel from these lions. You see it right here. That's dope. That's dope. That is really dope. And then the wings, I get that being connected to the Temperance card and the Lovers card. And that being a part of the intensity that is shared between you and your counterpart, whether you are the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands. You're both right here together. And so this will confirm what I've been getting for twin flames with both love and money being connected. This is union here that's coming into the physical. This is so nice. The money energy, that'll be that physical aspect. The spiritual energy being here with the soulful connect of the fire between the King and Queen of Wands. Cups energy, this is the fire and the water that I just spoke on, connected to the Temperance card that was channeled. That is beautiful. This is true love. Equality, reciprocity, fair share, giving, honor, integrity, loyalty, commitment. Again, beautiful exchange. The sense of exchange being very important. And then a lot of love and giving and receiving and enjoying it. The healing energy will be a part of the caduceus that's here. The two energy, that just confirms these cycles coming to a close, karmic cycles being completed. I get this being the newness of a new cycle here, though, rather than it being a part of a past karmic cycle. It being more about good judgment now being made here. So then the Taurus energy will also be significant. Gemini also too in the manifestation. Taurus and Scorpio, polarity energies also too. And then even the Aries energy being here with you as divine masculines, if this is you. And the green energy speaking to the heart chakra energy. And that just being about having a loving mind along with a loving soul and spirit, which is the capture and the magnetism of this energy coming from this Queen of Wands that I do get being this same feminine energy here. Divine feminine. That's so pretty. Then cups will be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a fucus. That is so pretty. It's great partnership. Friendship also being very important too. And then the high vibration is also going to be significant. It's a very loving energy that has a lot of light and a lot of good healing to it. I do feel too that lion energy speaks to ancestral energy. And then the red will be significant due to that being a color for your representation of Aries and Mars. But then also Scorpio being significant also too. That is really sweet. So with this being in the money section, again, it will confirm what I've been getting for soul flame, twin flame partnerships and love and money being connected. But I do see this also being about fairness overall when it comes to your money, your finances, possibly even career. But this is going to pertain more to what's here with the Queen of Wands and the creativity rather than anything 3D. And I'll just leave it at that. Let's get your U card for Aries. U card for Aries. We have the Three of Swords and the King of Wands. I love your read. This is the best reading of all time. This is the best reading of all time. And I'm so glad that it came through the way that it did. With me not giving up after that first attempt of trying to do your reading and the message, and going with the clairsentience, the feeling of what those cards were meaning and what that did not represent for you. And then in removing that, you see what came through here. And I feel that's just going to speak to this Three of Swords reversed here. And getting over some past hurts, karmic situations, third-party situations, things that don't serve us, betrayals, a reverse Empress energy here. Had something to do with this. And that'll speak to, I just get with that Empress energy in reverse, major imbalance of a particular female. And it will be that reversal energy of that Nine of Pentacles that wanted to come through in this reading and then also in the first reading. And I haven't deleted that completely. I still could take a screenshot of that first reading, but I don't even have to prove anything. It's all here in this beauty of your read. Wow, that's amazing. So yeah, with the Five of Wands and the connect to that reversal Nine of Pentacles, something ending so that something beautiful can come through that's meant to be. That is so pretty. Everything happens as it's supposed to as well. You know, we can either stay stuck in situations that are very painful or realize, you know, our true value and worth and go with our hearts and move towards that. And I did kind of get that for your reading before I did your reading, like yesterday, maybe even the day before. Moving in truth. And that being significant when it comes to the heart space and the soul and the spirit. So yeah, we have this King of Wands getting over some heartache here, moving on from some hurtful situations that and having this related and two soul mate partnerships being here. This was affecting everyone involved, so I feel that's the importance of why love is here, and the money also here too, and it's speaking more to abundance rather than just material. Even like a destined situation, and this will be that geode and what you see once you crack it. That is so beautiful. I love your reading, Aries. Oh my God. Okay, so you have the King of Wands here, counterpart to the Queen of Wands. Can't take their eyes off of this queen. They are in love. I think they're the baddest. Great timing. Okay, so yeah, this is what I channeled for a lot of you, possibly being this King of Wands, Emperor energy. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Fire energy, this will be your energy, and then also Sagittarius, Leo, and a Fucus, where the Leo energy will be very significant with the Lion energy. And then even the amount of Sun energy that came through with that Justice card. Here's the red and the green, the representation where I get that being part of the manifesting energy coming from this King of Wands here. And the proof of that being here at the crowns. So connecting and working together to manifest abundance. Boom. And this is happening and has happened between the creators and the King and the Queen of Wands. I just adore your reading. This is honestly the best reading I've ever done. The best reading ever. Okay, and so the King of Wands, let's not give him his glory. A great go-getter, great builder, one who's also very successful, entrepreneur, looked up to, community leader, could be And that building energy be a part of some kind of construction or something that has to do with building. Could even be like artistry. The red hair could be significant. And it's not even hair. I feel this is a covering. It's part of the cape of accomplishment, but I do get this possibly being something about red hair. Doesn't have to be. Take what resonates. Because I did notice that. This being part of the cape of accomplishment. That goes with red, gold, and green. That could be related to some karma. Karma Chameleon. Song by Culture Club. If you haven't heard it, look it up. I could leave it in the description box too. That could be significant though. And then the matching energies of the thrones, both being in gold, I feel that will speak to the amount of royalty and the prosperity connected to what we get with the gold and the gems and the jewelry and all that beautifulness that's coming through. So strong Venus energy will be significant. Luxuriousness and the Taurus energy, and that being right above the Caduceus. It's all coming like full circle. As I continue to talk, notice I'm picking up each of these cards and then going right back to the king. And then we just do this. And then we just do this. And it's beautiful. So it's this exchange energy also too. And then the importance of the wands being held in the right hand. I do get this King of Wands being connected to their feminine side, and why we have this great look of love here in partnership with the Queen of Wands being in the love section and them looking right at the Queen of Wands. I get even looking past, like through this. Being very intelligent also here too, like the Queen of Wands. These are very similar energies. This is dope. This is so dope. Great utilizer with the fire. And that'll be a part of the temperance and knowing how to do that. And not be overbearing with fire, but then not be, you know, not using enough fire, but getting it just right. And then that same foundation will be important for the King of Wands as well. And I get the same sense of like past energy here. And then moving on into the future towards, it's very similar. Like completing something karmic. Even though the King of Wands is looking, this is going to be more about the energy of that gaze. But in the sense of what I have here on this side of the King of Wands. And even what we have here with this Three of Swords. And that possibly being connected to the karmic cycle and the completion here is being able to get past a karmic successfully. Who's right here with this other, as this other card here, speaking to removal of heartache and heartbreak. So completing this, and we did get that sense before this reading started. But in the midst of doing that, I feel part of the reason why this is even happening is because of the laser eye focus here on the Queen of Wands. That regardless of any kind of connection or relationship this King of Wands has tried to have without their Queen of Wands, it always goes back to the Queen of Wands. And that's it. And so realizing this here too, that'll be a part of a karmic connection as well. Okay, and then I'm not going to look at the bottom of the deck. I don't think we need to. So let's go ahead and we'll move on. This is so pretty. So pretty. All right, let's get your, we don't even need any more cards, but we'll do it. Major Arcana for Aries. Jamaica could be significant also too. Ooh, somebody planning something. Okay. And this, I feel the way that this fell beneath all of this just speaks to the significant ending here. Transformation, death, and then rebirth. And then that sun energy will be significant to what came through with the Justice card, the illumination, with the rebirth, and that rebirth of a soulmate connection here. That's awesome. So the energy of 13 in Scorpio, we did mention Scorpio before. That'll be significant here, but dying to an old way of being, and I just get that being connected to the karmic situation. And then the 4 energy that is created from this 13 being significant. I do see this being, though, most importantly, the ending connected to that 3 energy of the Empress energy in reverse that wanted to come through here. And then at the bottom of the deck, a Fucus energy will be significant here too with the 13th sign. Look at that. Sun card. Death and rebirth. So this will speak to exactly what it is that we have here. But I also get the strong sense of illumination, karma energy, the 8 connected to the Scorpio energy that's here. Things now moving along where we have this coming through here with true love connected to a King and Queen of Wands. This is amazing. Energy of 19. That creates a 10. And this will be getting the true 10 connected to the happiness and the sun. This being the happiest card of the deck. This could also be about a child that's coming through. The planetary energy and like I'm getting like orbits. Speak to past lifetime energy. Destined. Situations with planetary alignments and things just happening the way that they're supposed to. That brings me back full circle to the Temperance card. That being an energy of 14 comes together to create a 5. The Temperance card is after the Death card. And then we already have the Star card and the Moon card. Next card will be Judgment. We do have that coming through here. And then the World card of 21. And that creating a 3. And we do have those 3s. So I get karmic cycle completions here and a brand new cycle in love and happiness. Shout out to Al Green. May he rest in heaven. No pun intended, because that's beautiful. That's a beautiful blessing to have, especially when it comes to two people who love each other. And as much I feel like the Queen of Wands is very confident. Both are very confident and very handsome and beautiful energies here with the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Where the Queen of Wands, I get a sense of having the same attraction to this King of Wands. May not be showing it, but they have it. And that's being felt too. And I feel that's what's drawing more attention from the King of Wands also too. Notice where I put the Death card too. It's going right at, you know, where it's not blocking the focus of what this King of Wands is seeing and looking at and manifesting and creating their happiness. Awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because it looks, this Two of Cups looks just like what's here. That's so pretty. This is destiny. And love and money. Prosperity and abundance. I love it. I love it. And then I see this as 210 energies, like the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, with a new beginning that both of you have created with your wand energy and that one there. And that being a part of this beautiful energy of happiness, where it's coming together and in you both honoring yourselves and your happiness. It's helping the universe to work in your favor, to remove what does not serve, so that what is serving can come through and be there for you. That's so pretty. Let's get your final card for Aries. This is so pretty. I see mirroring energy with the pets here too. The King of Wands could have a unique animal or animals, I'm getting, that are very rare or it'll come to me. It's like a, not just unique, eccentric, that's the word. Card for Aries. Oh my goodness, and look where that fell. Okay. So this will be related. I'm getting this right away, and I'm not going to look at the bottom of the deck here. I'm getting this right away being connected to the Egyptian Tarot deck Lover's card. And there being redemption for being mistreated, for being targeted by past third parties. The Divine Feminine being targeted by past karmics, for being a soulmate connected to a King of Wands as a Queen of Wands, and that not being their fault. And so I also get this being about recognition, because I don't want to speak too much on that. I've spoken on it enough, and I feel with the way that this card presented itself, it's also letting the universe know that it's done, way overdone. And so the honorable energy of the Sagittarius energy landing right on the energy of the Divine Feminine and the Two of Cups speaks volumes. I feel it also speaks to the intrinsic and valuable energy of the Divine Feminine, and not being one who targets, but who sends love up regardless of, you know, whether they are mistreated or treated beautifully. They send the same amount of love regardless. So then this will also be a part of that fire energy coming from the Queen of Wands. And then the upright energy of the 9 versus that reversal 9 of Pentacles. And it's just the truth. With it landing also too on the Sun card. And that being illumination of a true divine partnership. A true divine partner in the Divine Feminine. Who's who. And then being given the credit where credit is due. As I say this, the Mars aura just began, which is even more dope. Because Mars is your ruler. The color red being significant here. And I did pick that up to make sure that red was a part of your backing here for this reading, which is ultra special. It brings me back to the hair energy that I picked up, but this is a part of the crown energy for the King of Wands, not just here, but also here. So something having to do, it doesn't have to be about the coloring, but it could be related to the root chakra energy and that mentality and dying to an old way of being. So then for Sagittarius, on my way to my next dusty, and this arrow for Sagittarius, the Centaur energy, is surrounded by love. I am Centaur. Sagittarius, purple will be the color. And then the life, period, with a heart. And here's the energy of 9. 9s are about completion. Sagittarius energy. But that also came through for the collective reading that I just did today, also too, being the wish fulfillment and the 9 of Cups. So each person being one another's wish fulfillment, and then offering these cups creates the 10 of Cups of true ultra happiness. That will just go back to the happiest card of the deck with the Sun card. Yay! That is so pretty. I love your reading, Aries. That's beautiful. All right. So Divine Masculine, a lot of you being here. Strong Aries power, Emperor energy. Wonderful bosses, great fathers, and great mothers here too. I should mention that. But being great parents, I feel that's already been seen and it's already established and accomplished, which is why it didn't get mentioned up until now. But you both know this about each other. Everyone who loves you and is surrounded, that you're surrounded by, they know this about you already. But I feel that's also going to be important as to how it is that you both are attracted to each other because you're very good parents. That is so dope. Okay, and then I'm also seeing the two lions before I end your reading here. Three of Pentacles and working together. Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You both are wonderful people when it comes to partnerships and working together. And this is one and the same energy. Your counterparts. This is so pretty, Aries. So pretty. The Sagittarius energy could be significant also too related to the moon. The moon, according to Sky Live, is in Sagittarius the last time I checked. And I did post that too today. So that'll be relevant possibly here to, what we have going on right now. Or some particular energy that has to do with Sagittarius, but most definitely that channel that I got connected to the Egyptian tarot. And I did mention that too, getting past karmic cycles here connected to what we see here with the pyramids. That'll be relevant as well. Wonderful, Aries. This was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.